pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready up!
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready!
They'll run here with the rookie. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend his drive.
They'll turn and hand this one off to him. And the next one there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. With him again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers have to be in. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, provide first down.
That's good for 27. First down. He'll give on the ground. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's second and 6. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That's complete to the field culture. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. The defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Ready! 19 tight! 19 tight! Ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, now he'll throw the ball across his body. It's intercepted. By Jair Alexander.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, for that pick, you come away with it.
Now the start on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Okay, ready!
This one complete to Wells. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these O-linemen. That's how you stray a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good that time. The contact drawing the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Davon Baker as the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. They'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Packers set to kick this one away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
On the double.
Here's 1st and 10. send a receiver in motion left. To start this on the ground, it's Taylor. Ooh. Look at him stay on his feet and is able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
Let's go now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
70 Timberwolves.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Well, that's the right spot to go up and get. And they'll take this down inside the 45.
Go! 60 Eagles. 60.
He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's going to be taken down. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Ready?
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're pretty close. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run here with Taylor. They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you could really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They go right back to Taylor.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Tag! Mustang 19. Ready?
Taylor going to try to pull his way. He will fight his way to the end zone. Calvin Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Mikey 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't through the contact. It's incomplete, but a good job defensively to mean just as the ball was arriving. And it will be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end.
They're getting to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
79 Broncos.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
First and 2nd down, in these 3rd and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. It's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
Certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea. Like every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, 1st and goal.
Okay, great.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Here comes the jet sweep. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On the give, this is Taylor. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
A tight end in motion now. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. This time he will work his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. The Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Sandy Lion.
Right side, taken by Bill. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the 1st step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves.
In motion now, it's Miller. Now, faking the give. look to throw again. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
We sit here all night long and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Three.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Task now a really tough one. Third and very long.
Here we go. 18 rapid.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let one go. Down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Eagles. Tag. Cowboy 80.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they take this past the 30. A gain of 6, target of the 31. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who's come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready, ready. Go.
It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. This looks like a design run, and he will have a Packers 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much. They get it on 3rd and a yard.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion now, it's Miller. Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. He'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is hot. Touchdown, Packers.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll work this one past the 25 to about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is Mitchell. And Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hook.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Check, 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 check. Check, go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll let it go deep to Johnson. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat play to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the ground. And a good run there. Again, 5 yards. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Okay, ready?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Check. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19.
Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
At the 60. At the 60. Bronco 80. Cut.
They'll try and run for this. It's Turner. He's going to have a quick first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Ready, ready.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Check go.
On first down, they'll stay the ball on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Set. Ready. Go.
A give, running right. It's Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Come on. Come on. Set. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And the first down has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down the gate in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Inside the tackle is and he'll be taken down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. With Taylor. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Again, it'll be Taylor. He brings it down to the 5-yard line. But now it is 3rd and goal. Motion man here is Mitchell. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the fourth. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the fourth.
On the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
These big shots down the field, they're always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spot.
They send him right out of the slot. Back to the air once more on second down. As he throws his shot, it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And he will set up the third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. He'll look to throw. Take it in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. He just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. Take a shot. Downfield to Musgrave. He's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 ring, 70 ring. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
18, right here.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but The ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run a draw now with Kelly. Into the secondary. The 45. Jonathan Taylor. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. As he throws down, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And after a wasted series, they come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and that brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
We're about ready now for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. Good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Hut, hut.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. for second down and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. A massive play here. Late tie game, third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A tight end in motion now. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. He's going to have a Colts first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. They run on the jet sweep. The speed on display. He's in. And now Mitchell. Touchdown Colts.
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
He'll run. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A real nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's going to let this one go deep. Incomplete. Very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. Drawing the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. This is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Ready.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
Go! 18, come, 18, back. Check up.
He'll drop the throw. He's got his man complete. Pick up
And now we're at the point in the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Got this one completely well. And they move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Next time out for Green Bay, it'll be their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that would be the tackle. It's intercepted. And the Colts are good at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go. Here we go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City as we